Okay, so we have to do this project on vector spaces. You have any ideas on what we should do? Do I look like someone with ideas? Guess not. Can't you think of something? Anything? I don't know. I never really understood all those properties. I missed them on both tests. I mean, they're just way too abstract for me. Okay, well, what don't you understand about them? See, I never really read the chapter. I thought I would just, go to the lectures and understand it then. It's a scale-up classroom. There are only like 5 lectures for the entire year. Fine. So, a vector space is a non-empty set of V objects. These objects are called vectors. We define the operations of addition and scalar multiplication on these vectors, and they're subject to 10 axioms. Alright, so how about the first axiom? That if you have 2 vectors in a vector space, then the combination of those 2 vectors is also in that space? Or, okay. Try this. Take the vector space containing people, right, who have no idea what to do for this project. So that space contains you and me. If you combine us into a group, then the group is still a member of the vector space? Huh? Sure. Cool. So also, if you take you and me and combine us into a group, well, that group will be the same as the one that will be composed of, me added to you in the other order. Sure. Okay. Now, take the vector space containing people who have no idea how to work humor into this project. That space contains me, you, and a third person named Bob. So, if you take you, me, and combine us into a group, and then later you add Bob, I guess was his name, then that group is the same as if you added you and Bob together, and then I joined it later. Okay. Haha, right, so next you got the 0 vector in the vector space V, you add that to a vector and it produces the same vector. You're getting too abstract again. I don't like it. No. Okay, well, take this space containing the knowledge of linear algebra. Take my knowledge of it. That's the vector V. Huh? Okay? Okay. Now, take your knowledge. That's 0. If you add your knowledge to my knowledge, 0 to V, the result will just be my knowledge, V. Rude. Next is the definition of the negative vector. Okay, so take the vector space containing uptight jerks. Now let's take you, called vector J, for jerk. I don't think you If I take said uptight jerk, then subtract said uptight jerk, I'm left with 0 uptight jerks. For scalar multiplication, if I take that same uptight jerk, namely you, and for some reason decide to multiply you by, 3, I am left with 3 times as many uptight jerks. Look, I was just trying to... Oh, no. If I take the vector space containing losers who spend too much time thinking about linear algebra, namely, you and Bob, and add the two of you together, and then I don't know, for some reason decide to multiply you by a scalar like 2, then my result will be the same as if I had taken two of you and two Bobs and added them together.
Oh, that's what we're doing now. Okay, fine. How about this one? If I take the vector space containing people who have taken this linear algebra class, namely containing the vector U, and decide to multiply by the number of times they have taken this class last year, added to the number of times they will take it this year, that's, I don't know, 2 and 2, which is 4. The result will be the same as if I had taken the number of times you had taken this class last year and added it to the number of times you will end up taking the class this year. Deal with that, friend. Boom.
Okay, smart guy. Here's some math for you. Let's take the space of rude nerds with big heads containing you. Say I want to multiply that by the number of times you've been a rude nerd today. If you've been a rude nerd, I don't know, for example, twice per example, and then you've given 3 examples, then you've been a rude nerd 6 times, which is the same as if I had just multiplied you by 2 times 3.
You know, you're not as dumb as you look.
Thanks.
There's still one left, though.
Alright. Take the space containing freeloaders who didn't work on this project at all. That space contains Bob. If we multiply Bob by 1, we still just have Bob.
Where is Bob, anyway?
I think I hit him with my bicycle on the way here. Last I checked, he was on the sidewalk.
And you didn't check to see if he was okay?
Why? This way, once he wakes up, we can just give him the part of the project we don't want to do.
For shame! That is completely unethical.
So, I guess you want to be the producer for this stupid video, huh?
So, are you gonna tell him, or?
How long before he wakes up? These things due Tuesday.